Sidriq from Team COD is 9th, Dufdad from Team COD is 15th, and Bucksizero from Team Quark Express is in the lead. That's the current state of the race. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are currently in 3rd place, passing Degus and Sputnik NZ. Lacroix from Team Blast is now 4th, Coca by 90 and Feds are in 6th, Bobardo from Team Blast is 4th, and Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 8th. Bobardo from Team Blast is in 4th position, while Bucksizero from Team Quark Express is in 5th. Currently, Sidriq from Team COD is 9th, Coca by 90 and Feds are battling for 7th, while Gary 710 from Team for 20 holds 6th position with a best lap time of 2:17.890, 3.699 seconds off the fastest lap. Okyoki 3 is in position 13, just 0.5 seconds ahead of Shongan Amy in 14th. Bucksizero from Team Quark Express is 5th, 0.4s behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 4th. Barbai is 8th, 0.4s behind Koki by 90th, Feds in 7th. Sidriq from Team COD is 9th, 0.5s behind Barbai in 8th. Currently, Gary 710 is in 6th position, with Bucksizero close behind in 5th. Bobardo is holding onto 4th place. Degus and Sputnik NZ are battling it out for 2nd place, just 0.4 seconds behind Hyundai 101 Meyer, who leads the race. Bobardo from Team Blast is in 5th place, trailing behind Bucksizero from Team Quark Express in 4th. Degus and Sputnik NZ are currently 2nd, following Hyundai 101 Meyer in 1st. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is holding onto 6th place, just behind Bobardo. In a nutshell, Nahaider and Nikembakan dropped to 18th place, but lost it to YKCB. Koki by 90 and Feds are in 7th position behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 6th. Degus and Sputnik NZ are currently in 2nd place with a best lap of 2:06.354. MD 162 and Zhongli is currently 10th, 0.2 behind Sidriq from Team COD in position 9. Gary 710 from Team 420 is currently position 6, 0.4 behind Bobardo from Team Blast in position 5. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently 13th, 0.4 behind Wafflecopters in position 12. Sabine 27 and Ursoek is currently position 14, 0.5 behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD in position 13. Barbai is in 8th place, trailing behind Kokubai 90 and Feds. Okyoki 3 is in 13th place, just behind Wafflecopters. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are in 14th place, close behind Okyoki 3. MD 162 and Zhongli are in 10th place, chasing Sidriq. On this lap, there was a battle between Sabine 27 and Ursoek, Okyoki 3, and Wafflecopter for positions 12 to 14. Sabine 27 and Ursoek were slightly faster than their competitors last lap. Meanwhile, Nahaider and Nikembakum are chasing Niaib for the 18th position. That's the latest update from the race. In this race, Degus and Sputnik NZ in a McLaren are currently in 2nd place, closely trailing Hyundai 101 Meyer. Okyoki 3 from Team COD, driving a Radical, is currently holding the 14th position, just behind Sabine 27 Ursoek. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are fighting for 13th place, with Wafflecopter just ahead. Gary 710 is chasing Bobardo for 5th place. Okyoki 3 is trying to pass Sabine 27 and Ursoek for 13th place. Silver is trailing Kayers for 20th place. Currently, Hyundai 101 Meyer is in the lead, followed closely by Degus and Sputnik NZ. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are holding onto the 13th position, just ahead of Shongang Amy. In the race, Wyke is currently in 14th position with a best lap of 2:09.487. They overtook Sabine 27 and Ursoek for 13th place. Meanwhile, MD 162 and Zhongli were in 5th position but lost to Gary 710 from Team 420, dropping to 6th. MD 162 and Zhongli entered the pits in position 7. AD 21 is 0.3 seconds behind Thunman Siffer in position 37. Shongang and Amy moved up to position 14, 0.4 seconds behind Sabine 27 Ursoek. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are battling for 14th place, trailing Shongang. Nahaider and Nikembakum are fighting for 18th place behind Dufdad. Barbai is trying to catch up to Kokubai 90th Feds in 7th place. MD 162 and Zhongli have just come out of the pits in 28th position. Degus and Sputnik NZ in 2nd place, trailing Hyundai 101 Meyer. Barby in 8th place, behind Koki by 90 Feds. Buxisro from Team Quark Express is currently 4th, trailing Lacroix from Team Blast by 0.4 seconds. Buxisro was 0.6 seconds faster than Lacroix on the previous lap. Bobardo from Team Blast is in 5th position, trailing Buxisro by 0.4 seconds. Wack is currently in 12th place, losing the position to Sabine 27 and Ursoek. In this race update, Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 6th place, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 5th. Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 is in 26th place, closely behind 81792 Street for NBZH in 25th. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are driving a Radical and holding 12th place, just behind Waffelkuptert in 11th. Stay tuned for more exciting action on the track. Sabine 27 and Ursoek overtook Waffelkuptert for 11th place. Bobardo from Team Blast is in 6th, 0.4 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 5th. Degus and Sputnik NZ are currently in 2nd place with a best lap time of 2:06.026, 1.790 seconds off the fastest lap. Waffelkuptert holds 12th position, 0.4 seconds ahead of Wack in 13th. In the race, Hyundai 101 and Meyer took the lead from Degus and Sputnik NZ. Buxisro from Team Quark Express is currently in 4th place behind Lacroix from Team Blast. Buxisro from Team Quark Express moved up to 3rd position. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is now in 5th place, closely behind Bobardo from Team Blast. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently in 16th place, trailing Niaib in 15th. That's the current state of the race. MD 162 and Zhongli is in 27th place, 0.4 seconds behind Judas Mocha Blunt from Team for 20 in 26th place. Hyundai 101 and Meyer exit the pits and are now in 15th place. Niaib is in 14th place, but lost position to Hyundai 101 and Meyer. On lap 7, Buxisro is in 3rd place, Waffelkuptert is in 12th, Shongang Amy is in 11th, and Wack is in 13th. In a recent development, Buxisro from Team Quark Express is currently in 3rd place, trailing behind Lacroix from Team Blast. Similarly, Gary 710 from Team for 20 is positioned in 5th place, just behind Bobardo from Team Blast. Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express is chasing Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd place. Okioki 3 from Team COD is behind Hyundai 101 Meyer by 0.2 seconds. Gary 710 from Team 420 is trying to catch up to Bobardo from Team Blast. Okioki 3 from Team COD is in 16th position, trailing Hyundai 101 Meyer by 0.5 seconds. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 5th place, trailing behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 4th. Wipe is currently in 13th place, chasing Wafflecupters in 12th. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star has entered the pits and is currently in 22nd place. Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express is in 3rd, closely following Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd. Gary 710 from Team 420 is currently in 5th position, trailing behind Bobardo from Team Blast. MYST149 has entered the pits in 28th position. Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express is in 3rd, just 0.3 seconds ahead of Bobardo. Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express is in 3rd, Finam Luki from Team Blue Star exits the pits in 37th, Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 5th, trailing behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 4th. So far in the race, Bucksize Row is 3rd, Lacroix is 2nd, MYST149 just exited the pits, Gary 710 is 5th, and Wipe is 15th. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star trailing Kamikaze 38 from Team Wangan Midnight Runners. Gary 710 from Team 420 chasing Bobardo from Team Blast. Nahaider and Nukembakan currently behind Okioki 3 from Team COD. MD 162 and Zhongli entering the pits in 20th position. On the race, Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express is currently in 3rd position, 0.3s behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 5th position, 0.5s behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 4th. Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express is still holding onto 3rd place. Bucksize Row, driving a Maserati, is 0.4s behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 2nd. Bobardo from Team Blast driving a Maserati is in 5th position, trailing Gary 710 from Team 420 in 4th. Wipe is in 14th, just 0.3 seconds behind Niaib in 13th. Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express holds the 2nd position. Gary 710 is in 4th place, chasing Lacroix from Team Blast who is in 3rd. Wafflecupters has entered the pits in 12th position. Wipe is currently in 13th place. Cedric from Team COD is currently in 8th place. Degus and Sputnik NZ currently in 2nd place, just 0.2 seconds ahead of Lacroix from Team Blast in 3rd. Barbai is in 6th place, trailing Bobardo from Team Blast by 0.5 seconds. Wafflecuptert just exited the pits and is now in 22nd position. In this race, we've seen Nahaider and Nukembakum exit the pits in 23rd position while White exits in 24th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in 4th place. Kayers is chasing Niaib in 12th position, only 0.4 seconds behind. Lacroix from Team Blast holds onto 4th place. And finally, Degus and Sputnik NZ are leading the race, entering the pits in 1st position. Kidihara Keijuhar and Super Lacroix exit pits in 35th. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports enters pits in 39th. Barbai is currently in 6th. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are 14th, chasing Kurz in 13th. Judas Mocha is 20th, chasing Neo Texum in 19th. Sio 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports exits pits in 38th. Judas Mocha from Team for 20 is in 20th position with a best lap of 2:11.904. Degus and Sputnik NZ have just exited the pits in 9th position. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is now back on the race after exiting the pits in 40th position. Alaidam is currently in 26th position. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings has also exited the pits, now in 41st position. Barbai is in 12th position, 0.3 seconds ahead of Kayers in 13th position. On lap 11, Kayers is in 14th place, trailing behind Hyundai 101 Meyer in 13th. Hyundai 101 and Meyer overtakes Barbai for 12th place. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 15th place, half a second behind Kayers. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports exited the pits in 28th position. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently leading the race. Alaidam is in 24th position, 0.6 seconds ahead of Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 25th position. Shadow Speed 001 is currently in 7th position. Duvdad from Team COD is in 16th place, 0.3 seconds behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD in 15th. Shadow Speed 001 has just entered the pits and is currently in 7th place. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is trailing in 40th position with their Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Lacroix exited the pits in 8th place. Bobardo is in 3rd place, just 0.662 seconds off the fastest lap. Kayers is in 12th place, trailing Hyundai 101 Meyer in 11th. Bobardo is currently 0.4 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 2nd place. Shadow Speed 001 exited the pits in 16th position. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings entered the pits in 18th position. Degus and Sputnik NZ are currently in 7th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 is 0.1 second behind Bobardo from Team Blast in 2nd position. Shongang Amy is in 6th position, with Shongang Amy being 5.8 seconds faster than Degus and Sputnik NZ on the last lap. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently in 9th place, trailing Lacroix from Team Blast by 0.5 seconds. Lacroix was faster by 2.9 seconds on the last lap. Kokubai 90 and Feds are in the pits in 4th place. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings just exited the pits in 33rd place. Malf is also entering the pits in 36th place. Sidriq from Team COD is entering the pits in 5th place and currently holds that position. Okay, here's a quick recap of what's been going on in the race. Okioki 3 passed K-Ers for 12th place. Sabine 27 and Ursoek entered the pits in 6th position and came out in 8th. Raphael from Team Blast exited the pits in 37th position. Duff Dad is currently in 14th position. Okioki 3 entered the pits in 11th place and remained in 11th. Shondai 101 and Meyer are currently in 13th place. Wafflecopters is in 21st, trailing WAC in 20th. MD 162 and Zhongli are in 25th, behind Xingqiu Sarayanbot in 24th. Malf has just left the pits in 41st, MD 162 and Zhongli dropped to 26th, overtaken by Silver. Sidriq from Team COD is out of the pits in 11th. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently in 12th and have just left the pits. In this race, we saw Duff Dad from Team COD and Shondai 101 and Meyer exiting the pits. Meanwhile, Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 2nd place, while Shongang and Amy are currently in 5th. Wafflecopters is holding the 18th position, closely behind WAG in 17th. In this race update, Team Blast's Bobardo is currently in 2nd position, trailing behind Team Quark Express Bucksize Row. Shongang and Amy are sitting in 5th place, chasing after Degu's Sputnik NZ. Xingqiu and Sarayanbot have just emerged from the pits in 33rd position, while MD162 and Zhongli are exiting in 35th place. In the race, Bobardo from Team Blast is currently in 2nd place, trailing Bucksize Row from Team Quark Express in 1st. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently in 13th place, with their best lap time being 3.4 seconds of the fastest lap. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 6th position, trailing behind Shongang and Amy in 5th. Degu's Sputnik NZ is in 4th, with a faster lap time. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are in 13th, chasing Judas Blunt in 12th. Wipe sits in 16th, just behind 81,792 ST4 NBZH in 15th. In the race, Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 6th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Shongang Amy in 5th. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 24th place, trailing Hyundai 101 Meyer by 0.2 seconds. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are in 13th place, with a 0.5 second gap behind Jutta Smokerblunt from Team for 20 in 12th. Lastly, Wyke is in 15th place, trailing Niaib in 14th by 0.5 seconds. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are fighting for 13th place, trailing behind Jutta Smokerblunt from Team for 20 in 12th. Shongang and Amy are battling for 6th place, right behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 5th. Cedric from Team COD is chasing Electric Mary from Team Quark Express for 11th place. Stay tuned for more intense action. In the race, Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently in 13th position, trailing behind Jutta Smokerblunt in 12th. Wyke is in 15th place, while Nahaider and Nikem Bakum are in 16th, just behind Wyke. Cedric is in 11th, chasing Electric Mary in 10th. In this race, Cedric overtook Electric Mary for 10th place. Bobardo is currently in 2nd place. Amin San from Nafgum Kings is currently in 40th place, 3.7 seconds ahead of Malf in 41st place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently in 1st place. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star has entered the pits in 27th position. Butman 4200 and Yellen are in 25th position, 0.1 seconds behind Hyundai 101 Meyer in 24th position. Shongang and Amy are currently in 4th position. Cedric, Team COD, is in 11th, 0.4s behind Electric Mary, Team Quark Express, in 10th. Cedric was 2.5s faster last lap. Bucksize Row, Team Quark Express, exits pits in 1st, Shongang and Amy, Team. Entering pits in 4th. Bobardo, Team Blast, exits pits in 2nd. Shongang and Amy are now 6th. Gary 710, Team for 20, exits pits in 3rd, Bobardo currently 2nd. Throughout the race, we have seen some fast-paced action. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star and Electric Mary from Team Quark Express made pit stops, while Degus and Sputnik NZ battled for 4th against Gary 710 from Team for 20. Electric Mary also entered the pits, as MYST 1 for 9 and Jutta Smokerblunt made their way out. Finally, Shongang and Amy have completed their pit stop in 9th position. Degus and Sputnik NZ are in 4th place, 0.3 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 3rd. 81,792 and ST4NBZH entered the pits and are currently in 15th. Shongang and Amy are in 10th, trailing Cedric from Team COD by 0.4 seconds. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express exited the pits in position 19. AD21 entered the pits in position 26. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in position 21, 0.5 seconds behind Alidham in position 20. Nahaider and Nikem Bakum are currently 13th, 0.4 seconds behind Niaib in 12th. 81,792 and ST4NBZH exited the pits in position 26. Currently, Butman 4200 and Yellen are in 31st place after exiting the pits. Gary 710 from Team 420 is in 4th place, while Degus and Sputnik NZ overtook them for 3rd. Ad 21 is also exiting the pits and now in 34th place. Niaib is currently in 13th place, with Wipe following closely behind in 14th. Currently, Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 17th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Wafflecupters in 16th. They were 0.7 seconds faster than their teammate last lap. Duvdad from Team COD is trailing in 18th position, 0.5 seconds away from Okyoki 3. As for Kers, they are currently in 15th place, trailing Niai by just 0.3 seconds. Niaib is ahead of Kers, Koki by 90 and Feds are behind Barbai, and Alidam is entering the pits in 19th position. In the race, Niaib is currently 14th, ahead of Kers in 15th. Kamikars 38 from Team Wang and Midnight Runners entered the pits in 23rd. MD 162 and Zhongli also entered the pits in 25th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently in 17th position. In the race, Kers is in 15th position, trailing Niaib in 14th. Alidam just exited the pits in 29th. Shongang and Amy are currently in 10th, chasing Sidriq from Team COD in 9th. Currently, Kers is in 15th place, trailing Nahaider and Nikembakim. Meanwhile, MD162 and Zhongli have left the pits in 35th place. Niaib is ahead of Nahaider and Nikembakim in 13th place. Lastly, Kamikars 38 from Team Wang and Midnight Runners has exited the pits in 36th place. In the race, Nahaider and Nikembakim moved past Niaib for 13th place. Niaib is now in 14th position. Silver from Lunar Motorsports is 0.4 seconds behind Electric Mary from Quark Express, who holds 19th place. Wipe is currently 12th, trailing Sabine 27 Ursoek in 11th by 0.5 seconds. Niaib is in 14th place, trailing behind Nahaider by 0.3 seconds. Nikembakim is in 13th place. Barbai is in 7th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Koki by 90 Feds in 6th place. Kers is currently in 15th place, 0.4 seconds behind Niaib in 14th place. Barbai is still trailing Koki by 90 Feds by just 0.1 seconds in 7th place. In the race, Barbai overtook Koki by 90 and Feds for 6th place. Paulocaster 09 entered the pits in 25th position. Koki by 90 and Feds regained 7th place from Barbai. Niaib is currently behind Nahaider Nikembakim in 14th and 13th position respectively. Wafflecupters is chasing Kers for position 15. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are behind Wipe in a battle for 12th. Paulocaster 09 from Team Blue Star just exited the pits. In the meantime, Wipe is holding onto position 11. In the race so far, Kurz moved up to 15th position, overtaking Wafflecopters. Wipe is currently in 12th position. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 18th position, trailing Duff Dad by 0.8 seconds. Wafflecopters is in 14th position and entering the pits. Meanwhile, Shadow Speed 001 is currently in 8th position, trailing behind Barby in 7th by 0.5 seconds. Shadow Speed 001 was significantly faster than the previous lap by 10.4 seconds. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is currently 15th, 0.5 behind Duff Dad from Team COD in position 14. Finamluki from Team Blue Star is currently 33rd, 0.3 behind MD162 Zhongli in position 32. Wipe is exiting the pits in position 18. Barby is currently 8th, 0.4 behind Shadow Speed 001 in position 7. Recap, Okyoki 3 in 15th, chasing Duff Dad. Nahaider and Nikenbakken, along with Wafflecopters, exiting pits. Shadow Speed 001 chasing Barby. Finamluki overtakes MD162 and Zhongli for 33rd, Shondai 101 and Meyer exiting pits in 26th. In this race, we saw Kidehara Keijuhar and Super Lacroix exiting the pits in 27th position. Kayers is currently in 13th place. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports entered the pits in 36th position and is still there. 81,792 and ST4NBZH currently hold the 20th position. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports exited the pits in 34th position. Shadow Speed 001 is doing well in 8th place. Kurz is in 13th, trailing Niaib in 12th. Shadow Speed 001 sits in 8th, chasing Barby in 7th. Hyunnon Cipher exits the pits in 38th. Duff Dad is in 15th. Twix 560 leaves the pits in 39th. Shadow Speed 001 trails Barby by 0.4 seconds. Niaib is in 13th position, trailing Kayers in 12th. Shadow Speed 001 is in 8th position, chasing Barby in 7th. Shongang and Amy are in 10th position, closely behind Sidrik from Team COD in 9th. Shadow Speed 001 remains in 8th, trying to close the gap on Barby in 7th. In the race, Degus and Sputnik NZ started in position 5 and exited the pit still in position 5. Meanwhile, Judas Blunt from Team for 20 is currently in position 22, trailing behind Nahaider Nikenbakken in position 21. Additionally, Barby is currently in position 8, just 0.2 seconds behind Shadow Speed 001 in position 7. In the race, Duff Dad is currently in position 15, 3.2 seconds behind Okyoki 3. Sidrik is in position 9, 0.4 seconds behind Shongang Amy. Judas Blunt is in position 21, 0.3 seconds behind 81,792 ST4NBZH. Nahaider and Nukenbokum are currently in position 22 with a best lap of 2:10.244, 6.098 seconds of the fastest lap. MD 162 and Zhongli at 31st, Finamluki at 32nd. Barbai exiting pits in 12th, Aminsan entering pits at 40th. Silver in 16th. Xingqiu and Surayan Bot at 29th. RA Raphael ahead of MD 162 by 0.5 seconds. Sidriq from Team COD is in 9th place, trailing Shongang Amy in 8th, who was faster last lap. MD 162 and Zhongli are in 31st, behind AAA Raphael from Team Blast. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings exited the pits in 41st, Lacroix from Team Blast is running 4th, trailing Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 3rd. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports just left the pits in 24th position. Sidriq is in 9th place. Lacroix is 4th, trailing Gary 710 in 3rd. M163 and Zhongli are entering the pits in 30th place. Judas Mokablund is 20th, just behind 81,792 Street for NBZH in 19th. Currently, Sidriq is in 9th place, trailing by 0.5 seconds behind Shongang in 8th place. Lacroix from Team Blast is in 4th place, with a gap of 0.4 seconds behind Gary 710 from Team for 20 in 3rd place. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 14th place, trailing Niaib in 13th place by 0.3 seconds. MD 162 and Zhongli exiting pits in position 38. Sidriq, Team COD in 9th, 0.3s behind Shongang, Amy in 8th. Lacroix, Team Blast in 3rd, Sidriq, Team COD in 9th, 0.4s behind Shongang, Amy in 8th. Palocaster 09 from Team Blue Star is making a strong comeback, gaining ground on Finamluki. Sidriq from Team COD is closing in on Shongang Amy for the 8th position. Nahaider and Nukenbokum are trailing behind due to Smoke Blunt. Shadow Speed 001 has entered the pits while in 7th place. Just recapping the recent events, Shadow Speed 001 is currently in 7th position. Raphael from Team Blast just entered the pits in 30th. Lacroix from Team Blast is leaving the pits in 6th. Wafflecupters is in 22nd, trailing Nahaider Nukenbokum in 21st, and YST149 just entered the pits in 34th. And Sidriq from Team COD is currently in 8th, just 0.5 seconds behind Shongang Amy in 7th. Judas Mokablund, 81,792, and ST4 NBZH are battling for position 19. Nahaider and Nukenbokum surpass 81,792 and ST4 NBZH to move up to position 20. RA Raphael and Finamluki exit the pits in positions 34 and 37 respectively. NYST 149 exited the pits in 39th place. Shadow Speed 001 is now in 16th place after exiting the pits. Sidriq from Team COD is in 8th place, trailing Shongang Amy in 7th. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings entered the pits in 18th place. Butman 4200 and Yellen are currently in 27th place, 0.3 seconds behind Hyundai 101 Meyer in 26th, with a 0.6 second improvement from their previous lap. Currently, Sidriq from Team COD is in 8th place, trailing behind Shongang Amy in 7th. MD162 and Zhongli are in 36th position, 0.3 seconds behind R.A. Raphael from Team Blast in 35th. R.A. Raphael was 8.7 seconds faster on the last lap. Meanwhile, Na Haider and Nikem Bakum are in 19th place, 0.3 seconds behind due to Smoke a Blunt from Team for 20 and 18th. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is in 27th position. R.A. Raphael passes MD 162 and Zhongli for 35th position. Hyundai 101 and Meyer close the gap to Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix. Dufdad is 0.5 seconds behind Niaib. Smurf 20 enters the pits in 33rd position. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are 0.4 seconds behind Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix. In this race, Paulo Custer 09 is currently in 30th position, trailing behind Singchiyu Sarayanbot in 29th place. Meanwhile, Malv has gone into the pits and is now in 40th position. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are in 25th position, slightly behind Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix in 24th place. Lastly, Sidriq from Team COD sits in 8th place, just half a second behind Shongang, while I'm currently in 7th position. Stay tuned for more updates. In the race, Kokubai 90 and Feds are in position 5. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports is ahead of Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix. Malv exited the pits in position 41. Na Haider and Nikem Bakum are currently 19th, trailing due to Smoke a Blunt in position 18. Meanwhile, Sidriq from Team COD entered and exited the pits while holding position 7. Sabine 27 and Ursoek entered the pits in 9th, Kayers followed in 10th. Kokubai 90 and Feds exited the pits in 7th. Okyoki 3 from Team COD pitted and remained 12th. Paulo Custer 09 is currently in 30th, just ahead of Sile 87 in 31st who had a faster last lap. Niaib and Dufdad from Team COD entered the pits, currently in 13th and 14th position respectively. Sidriq from Team COD exited the pits and is now in 9th position. Kayers is currently in 14th position. Alaibam is currently in 21st position, trailing 0.4 seconds behind Wafflecupters in 20th position. Sabine 27 and Ursoek exit pits in 14th position. Okyoki 3 from Team COD currently in 15th position. Okyoki 3 from Team COD exits pits in 15th position. Alaibam in 21st position, 0.4 seconds behind Wafflecupters in 20th. Hyundai 101 and Meyer entering pits, currently in 23rd position. Niaib exits pits in 18th position. Shadow Speed 001 in 11th position. In the race, Duvdad from Team COD exited the pits in position 22. WAGP is currently 13th, 0.4 behind KERS in position 12. There are multiple positions changing in the mid-pack as well. Keep an eye on Shadow Speed 001, who is currently in position 11. Xingqiu and Surayanbot are entering the pits in position 29. Stay tuned for more action. Hyundai 101 and Meyer exited pits in 28th position. Shadow Speed 001 is now in 11th place. Nahaider and Nikembakum are currently in 17th position. MD 162 and Zhongli entered pits in 33rd place. Wafflecopters is 0.4 seconds behind Alaidam in 19th place, with Alaidam being 6.6 seconds faster last lap. Finam Luki is currently 36th, behind R.A. Raphael in 35th. Wafflecopters is in 20th, trailing Alaidam in 19th. Xingqiu and Surayanbot are exiting the pits in 37th. KERS is in 12th, chasing down Shadow Speed 001 in 11th. Nahaider and Nikembakum are in 17th, behind Juta Smokablunt in 16th. MD 162 and Zhongli exited pits in 38p. Currently, WAGP is in 13p, 0.4s behind KERS in 12p. Shadow Speed 001 is in 11p, 0.4s behind Electric Mary in 10p. Lastly, Wafflecopters is in 20p, 0.3s behind Alaidam in 19p. Currently, Nikembakum is in 17th position, trailing behind Juta Smokablunt from Team for 20 who is in 16th. Wafflecopters is in 20th position and 6.242 seconds off the fastest lap. KERS is in 12th position, behind Shadow Speed 001 who is in 11th place. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is currently in 10th position. KERS is in 12th place, chasing down Shadow Speed 001 in 11th. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 21st, battling Alaidam in 20th. Nahaider and Nikembakum are in 17th, trying to catch up to Juta Smokablunt from Team for 20 in 16th. Wafflecopters is in 19th place, chasing Niaib in 18th. Nahaider and Nikembakum are currently in 17th place. They are closely behind Juta Smokablunt from Team for 20 in 16th. Shadow Speed 001 is in 11th place, trailing behind Electric Mary from Team Quark Express in 10th. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports overtakes Niaib for position 18. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is now in 11th place, trailing Shadow Speed 001 by 0.3 seconds. Wafflecopters is only 0.1 behind Silver in position 19. Shadow Speed 001 is currently in 11th place, trailing behind Electric Mary from Team Quark Express. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 15th place, just behind Sabine 27 Ursoek in 14th. Electric Mary sits in 11th place, chasing Shadow Speed 001. Meanwhile, Kayers is holding 12th position, closely following Electric Mary. Kayers passed Electric Mary for 11th place. Okyoki 3 is currently 15th, 0.3 seconds behind Sabine 27 and Ursoek in 14th. Wipe entered the pits in 10th place. Nahaider and Nikembakum are in 16th place. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are in 14th place, trailing Okyoki 3 from Team COD in 13th. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 19th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Wafflecuptert in 18th. Wafflecuptert has entered the pits and is currently in 19th place. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports overtakes WEC for 16th position. Kayers is currently in 11th place, closely followed by Shadow Speed 001 who is in 12th position. WEC has just exited the pits and is now in 22nd place. Kayers is driving a Radical and is trailing 0.2 seconds behind Shadow Speed 001, who is in 11th place. Last lap, Kayers was 1.0 second faster than Shadow Speed 001. Shoving. Here's a quick recap of what happened in the race. Nahaider and Nikembakum exited the pits in position 23. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently in 14th place. Electric Mary is in 11th place, trailing Shadow Speed 001 by 0.3 seconds. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports entered the pits while in 29th place. Wafflecuptert exited the pits in 26th place. Kidihara Keijuhar and Super Lacroix also exited the pits, now in 28th place. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently in 14th place, just 0.1 seconds behind Okyoki 3 from Team COD. Okyoki 3 was 3.7 seconds faster than Sabine 27 in the previous lap. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is 11th. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports exits pits in position 32, MD 162 and Zhongli are position 35. Shadow Speed 001 is 11th. Hunan Cipher exits pits in position 37. Kayers is 13th. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports exits pits in position 38. In this race, Kokubai 90 and Feds are in 7th place. Duvdad from Team COD is trailing behind 81,792 ST4 NBZH. Bobardo from Team Blast is in 2nd place and has entered the pits. Busaisro from Team Quark Express is currently leading the race. $81,792 and ST4 NBZH in 19th. Kokubai 90 and Feds in 7th ahead of Barbai in 8th. Kayers in 13th, trailing Okyoki 3 in 12th. Barby 0.3 seconds behind Kokubai 90 and Feds in 8th. In this race, Duffdad is in 20th, 0.5 seconds behind 81,792 ST4NBZH in 19th. Meanwhile, Buck's Row from Team Quark Express takes the lead after exiting the pits. Gary 710 is holding strong in 3rd position. We also saw MYST149, Degus, and Sputnik NZ entering the pits at various positions. That's the current update on the race. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 is currently position 39. Bobardo from Team Blast is currently position 3. Bobardo from Team Blast is exiting the pits in position 2. Barby is currently position 7, 0.4 ahead of Kokubai 90 Feds in position 8. Finamluki from Team Blue Star is exiting the pits in position 35. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is currently position 4, 4.0 behind Lacroix from Team Blast in position 3. MD 162 and Zhongli exited the pits in positions 37 and 38 respectively. Degus and Sputnik NZ also exited the pits in position 5. Barby is currently in 7th place. Shuanggang and Amy entered the pits in 6th place, while Barby also entered the pits in 7th place. Shuanggang and Amy are currently in 7th place, with a best lap of 2:07.311, 3.480 seconds of the fastest lap. In the race, Kayers overtook Sabine 27 and Ursoek to claim 13th position. Shuanggang and Amy exited the pits in 8th place, while Barby entered in 9th. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express currently holds 10th position. Team Lunar Motorsports Silver is currently in 15th position, driving an Aston Martin and trailing behind Sabine 27 Ursoek in 14th place. Silver is heading into the pits for a pit stop. Meanwhile, Barby is in 9th position with a best lap time of 2:05.323, approximately 1.492 seconds slower than the fastest lap. In the race so far, Alfaidam is in 15th position, trailing Judas Smoker Blunt from Team for 20. 81,792 and Saint 4 NBZH entered the pits in 19th place. Wafflecupters is in 26th place, closely behind Hyundai 101 Meyer in 25th place. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express just left the pits and is now in 17th place. In the race, Barby is currently in 9th place, 0.4 seconds behind Shuanggang Amy in 8th. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings has entered the pits, currently in 40th. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports has just exited the pits in 21st position. Sabine 27 and Ursoek are currently 13th. Finamluki from Team Blue Star is in 35th place, trailing 0.4 seconds behind Thumnon Cipher in 34th. 81,792 and ST4 NBZH have both exited the pits and are in 25th position. Butman 4200 and Yellen exit the pits in 26th. Kamikaze 38 from Team Wang and Midnight Runners is currently 29th, 0.4 seconds behind Kitahara Keisuha Super Lacroix in 28th. Barbai is 9th, 0.4 seconds behind Shongang Amy in 8th. Hyundai 101 and Meyer exit the pits in 29th. Kamikars 38 moves up to 28th, 0.4 seconds behind Kitahara Keisuha Super Lacroix in 27th. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings exits the pits in 41st, Sabine 27, and Ursawek is 13th, 0.4 seconds behind Kayers in 12th. Alright folks, let's do a quick recap of the race so far. Judas Smoker Blunt is in 14th position, 3.9 seconds ahead of Alaidam. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is in 17th position, 0.2 seconds behind Niaib in 16th. Electric Mary was 4.9 seconds faster on the last lap, moving up to 16th position. Kamikars 38 from Team Wine and Midnight Runners is in 28th position. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are currently in 29th position, trailing by 0.4 seconds behind Kamikars 38. AD21 entered the pits in 24th. Judas Smoker Blunt from Team 420 exited the pits in 21st. Wafflecupters is currently 23rd and 0.4 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 22nd. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are currently 29th and 0.5 seconds behind Kamikars 38 from Team Wine and Midnight Runners in 28th. Palocaster 09 from Team Blue Star is in 30th, 0.4 seconds behind Hyundai 101 Meyer in 29th. AD21 exits pits in position 30, Judas Smoker Blunt in 21st, Alaidam currently 14th, but entering pits. Lacroix from Team Blast in 3rd, 2.129 off the fastest lap. Judas Smoker Blunt is in 21st place, trailing Silver in 20th. Nahaider and Nikembakum are in 19th place, chasing Wipe in 18th. Palocaster 09 from Team Blue Star is in 28th place, just ahead of Hyundai 101 Meyer in 29th. Palocaster 09 was 43.2 seconds faster than the previous lap. In this race, Palocaster 09 lost positions to Hyundai 101 and Meyer. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in 6th place. Nahaider and Nikembakum are in 18th place. Alaidam is exiting the pits in 21st position. Wafflecupters is chasing Alaidam in 23rd place. In this race, Wipe is currently in 18th position, driving a Chevrolet and trailing behind Nahaider Nikembakum in 17th. Meanwhile, Shadow Speed 001 is holding 9th position. Both Palocaster 09 and Shadow Speed 001 have entered the pits, with Palocaster 09 currently in 31st place. Wafflecupters is in position 22, 0.4 seconds behind Neo Texan. Neo Texan is in position 21, 0.4 seconds behind Judas Smoker Blunt. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is entering the pits in position 31. In this race, Duvdad from Team COD made an impressive move, overtaking Niaib for 15th place. Palocaster09 from Team Blue Star and Kamikars 38 from Team Wine and Midnight Runners both exited the pits, while MD162 and Zhongli also entered the pits in 34th position. Meanwhile, Shadow Speed 001 successfully left the pits in 14th place. Kurz is in 11th, Duffdad is in 16th, R.A. Raphael just exited the pits in 35th, Neo Texan is entering the pits in 20th, and Finam Luki is in 32nd. In this race, we saw Kitahara Keijuha and Super Lacroix in 27th and 26th positions respectively. Alaidam was in 22nd position, trailing behind Wafflecopter by 0.1 seconds. Meanwhile, MD162 and Zhongli exited the pits in 38th position. Lacroix from Team Blast was holding onto 6th position. In the latest update, Nahaider and Nikembakan are trailing behind Web. Kokubai 90 and Feds are racing in 6th position, closely chasing Lacroix from Team Blast. Neo Texan just left the pits and is in 25th place. MYST149 is currently behind R.A. Raphael by a small margin, but was significantly faster in the previous lap. MYST149 passed R.A. Raphael, Wipe is in 18th place, Shondai 101 and Meyer are in 27th place, Alaidam is in 22nd place. Wafflecopters is currently in 22nd position, trailing Alaidam in 21st, Shondai 101 and Meyer are in 27th position, just behind Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix in 26th. Wafflecopters is driving a 911 GT3 RS. Shondai 101 and Meyer are currently in 27th position, trailing Kitahara Keijuha and Super Lacroix. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has entered the pits in 37th position. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is in 36th position, just 0.1 seconds behind MYST149 in 35th. Wafflecopters is in 22nd position, trailing Alaidam by 0.5 seconds, with Alaidam being 1.6 seconds faster on the last lap. In this race, Amin San from Team Navgum Kings is chasing down Malf for position 39. Okyoki 3 from Team COD entered the pits while in 11th place, and Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has just finished a pit stop and is now in 38th position. Meanwhile, Kokubai 90 and Feds are battling for 6th place against Lacroix from Team Blast. Shondai 101 and Meyer driving a Chevrolet are in 27th position, trailing 0.5s behind Kitahara Keijuha in 26th. Wafflecopters is in 22nd position. Okyoki 3 from Team COD is in 14th position, trailing 0.6s behind Shadow Speed 001 in 13th. In this race, Malf and Okyoki 3 exited the pits, while Shondai 101 and Meyer trailed behind Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix. Wipe and Kokubai 90 from Feds entered the pits, and Sidrik from Team COT held position 7. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are trailing Kitahara Keijuha's Super Lacroix. Cedric from Team COD entered the pits, currently in 6th position. Meanwhile, Malf is struggling in 41st place. Wafflecupter currently in 21st, Koku by 90 and Feds in 8th with a best lap of 2:05.484, Sabine 27 and Ursoek in 11th, Wipe exiting pits in 24th. Kurz entered the pits in 10th, Cedric from Team COD moved up to 9th, Sabine 27 and Ursoek entered the pits in 11th. Sabine 27 and Ursoek currently in 10th place. Dovdad from Team COD in 16th position with the fastest lap of 2:09.205. Niaib is 1.5 seconds behind Shadow Speed 001 in 13th place, who was 1.2 seconds faster last lap. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star has entered the pits in 30th position. Dovdad entered the pits in 15th, Kayers exited the pits in 12th, Dovdad dropped to 16th. Hyundai 101 and Meyer are in 27th, 2.4 seconds behind Kitahara Keijuha Super Lacroix in 26th. MYST 149 entered the pits in 35th. Nahaider and Nikembakum entered the pits in 17th, Sabine 27 and Ursoek exited the pits in 14th. Sure thing. Here's a quick recap of the race so far. Shadow Speed 001 is currently in 11th place. Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is in 10th place, with a lead of 0.4 seconds. Kitahara Keijuha and Super Lacroix are currently in 26th place, with a best lap time of 2:06.757, which is 2.926 seconds of the fastest lap. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star just exited the pits and is in 36th place. Niaib also just exited the pits and is in 17th place. In this race, we saw several drivers entering and exiting the pits. Nahaider and Nikembakum currently hold position 22, while Cedric from Team COD is in the pits at position 9. Kitahara Keijuha and Super Lacroix also entered the pits, holding position 25. Alaidam is closely behind Niaib in position 17. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is entering the pits at position 29. Lastly, Wafflecupters is exiting the pits at position 26. In the latest updates, Wipe is closely trailing Nahaider, Nikembakum is right behind in 21st position. Cedric from Team COD just left the pits, currently in 9th place. Singchiyu and Surayan Bot have entered the pits in 30th position. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports follows suit in 31st place. Hyundai 101 and Meyer have exited the pits in 27th position, while Kitahara Keijuha and Super Lacroix also leave the pits in 28th place. Lastly, Shadow Speed 001 maintains a steady presence in 10th position. In this race, Nahaider and Nikembakum made a pass on Butman for 1,200 Yellen for 20th position. Shadow Speed 001 is currently holding the 10th spot. Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is trailing behind Smurf 20 from Team for 20 in 38th position. Xingqiu and Surayanbot are leaving the pits in 33rd place, while Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is exiting in 34th. Lastly, Hyunknown Cipher is coming out of the pits in 35th position. Throughout the race, there have been some interesting developments. Duvdad from Team COD is currently in 19th position, trailing 81,792 ST4NBZH in 18th place by 0.4 seconds. MD162 and Zhongli just exited the pits in 37th position. Degus and Sputnik NZ are in a close battle for 4th place, with Gary 710 from Team for 20 ahead by 0.3 seconds. Alaidam is chasing down Miaib in 17th place, trailing by 0.4 seconds, while Duvdad continues to pursue 81,792 ST4NBZH in 18th place, 0.5 seconds behind. In the race, Nahaider and Nukembakum are in 21st position, trailing 0.4 seconds behind WAG in 20th. Alaidam is in 17th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Niaib in 16th. Shadow Speed 001 holds the 10th position with a best lap of 2:06.1 for 2.31 for seconds off the fastest lap. Niaib, on the other hand, trails Alaidam by 0.1 seconds. Duvdad from Team COD is in 19th place, trailing 81,792 Street for NBZH in 18th by 0.5 seconds. Finally, Shadow Speed 001 is on the hunt, sitting in 10th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Electric Mary from Team Quark Express in 9th position. Duvdad is in 19th position, 0.4 seconds behind 81,792 ST4NBZH in 18th. Shadow Speed 001 is 10th, 0.4 seconds behind Electric Mary in 9th. 81,792 and ST4NBZH are in 18th position, 0.4 seconds behind Niaib in 17th. Nahaider and Nukembakum are 22nd, 0.3 seconds behind Budman 4,200 Yellen in 21st. 81,792 and ST4NBZH are in 18th, 0.3 seconds behind Niaib in 17th. Wafflecupters is in 25th position, 0.3 seconds behind F21 in 24th. Duvdad from Team COD is currently 19th, 0.4 behind 81,792 ST4NBZH in position 18. Nahaider and Nukembakum are currently position 22. Degus and Sputnik NZ are currently 4th. Shadow Speed 001 is currently 10th, 0.4 behind Electric Mary from Team Quark Express in position 9. Degus and Sputnik NZ just exited the pits in position 4. Wafflecupters is currently 25th, 0.5 behind F21 in position 24. Shadow Speed 001 is currently 10th, 0.4 behind Electric Mary from Team Quark Express in position 9. On lap 42, Barbai is in 6th place, Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is in 10th place, 0.1 behind Shadow Speed 001 in 9th place. Barbai is 2.4 seconds ahead of Shongang Amy in 7th place. R.A. Raphael from Team Blast is in 31st place, 0.8 seconds ahead of Finam Luki from Team Blue Star in 32nd place. Finam Luki was 4.3 seconds faster than R.A. Raphael last lap. Currently in the race, Barbai is in 8th position after exiting the pits. Wafflecopters is 0.5 seconds behind F21. MD 162 and Zhongli are 0.4 seconds behind Yunnan Cipher, but were 7.2 seconds faster last lap. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star is currently in 32nd position, trailing R.A. Raphael from Team Blast by 0.4 seconds. On this lap, Wafflecopters is in 25th place, trailing F21 in 24th. Silver from Lunar Motorsports is currently in 14th. Malf is in 41st place, just behind Paulo Custer 09 from Blue Star in 40th. Silver from Lunar Motorsports has entered the pits while in 14th. Lastly, Cedric from COD is in 26th place. Finam Luki from Team Blue Star in a BMW is currently in 32nd position, trailing R.A. Raphael from Team Blast in 31st position by 0.5 seconds. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 23rd position, 0.5 seconds behind Butman 4200 Yellen in 22nd position. Wafflecopters is currently in 25th position, 0.5 seconds behind F21 in 24th position. Silver from Team Lunar Motorsports exited the pits in position 21, while Na Haider and Nikambakan passed Silver for 20th place. Niaib is currently in 17th position with a best lap of 2:10.264, and Amin San from Team Nafgum Kings is entering the pits in 38th place. In the race, Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 34th position, behind Singchiyu Sarayanbot in 33rd. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in 23rd, trailing Butman 4200 Yellen in 22nd. Niaib is in 17th position, with 81,792 ST4 NBZH ahead in 16th. Wafflecopter passed at 21 for 24th, Twix 560 is currently 34th, Amin San exited the pits in position 60th, and Niaib is currently 17th. Niaib dropped from 17th to 18th, Dufdad passed them. Twix 560 is in 35th, Singchiyu Sarayanbot is in 34th. MD 162 and Zhongli entered the pits in 33rd, Malf is in 41st, chasing Amin San in 40th. Malf overtakes Amin San for 40th. Neo Texum is 0.5 seconds behind Butman 4200 Yellen. Singchiyu and Sarayanbot are 0.5 seconds behind R.A. Raphael. 81,792 is 0.1 seconds behind Dufdad. That's the latest update from the race. In the race, AI drivers 81,792 and ST4NBZH passed Duffdad from Team COD for 16th, but later lost the position. Meanwhile, MD162 and Zhongli exited the pits in position 37. Xingqiu and Surayanbot are currently 33rd, while 81,792 and ST4NBZH are currently 17th, just 0.2 behind Duffdad in 16th place. (81,792 and ST4NBZH overtook Duffdad for 16th place. Xingqiu and Surayanbot are trailing RR Raphael in 33rd place. Neo Texum is chasing Butman for 1,200 Yellen for 22nd place. 81,792 and ST4NBZH are right behind Duffdad in 17th place. In the latest updates, Sidriq is now in 25th place, trailing F21 in 24th. Xingqiu and Surayanbot are currently 32nd, chasing RR Raphael from Team Blast in 31st. Meanwhile, WAG has overtaken 81,792 and ST4NBZH for 17th place. In the race, Neo Texum is currently in 22nd place, behind Butman for 1,200 Yellen in 21st. Duffdad is in 17th place, trailing behind WAG in 16th. Sidriq is in 25th place, chasing F21 in 24th. Duffdad remains in 17th place, still behind WAG in 16th. And there it is, folks. An intense race driven by AI has just wrapped up. Buxizro from Team Quark Express takes the win in first position. Sabine 27 and Ursoek crossed the finish line in 13th place. It was Kamikaze 38 from Team Wang and Midnight Runners who finished in 28th position. In the race, Paulo Costa 09 from Team Blue Star finished in position 38, followed by Malf in position 39. Sile 87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports secured position 29, while Amit San from Team Nafgum Kings finished in position 40. Judas Moga from Team for 20 crossed the line in position 14, and Phenom Luki from Team Blue Star took position 30. In the race, Duffdad finished 18th, Nahaider and Nikambakan finished 19th, the unknown Cypher finished 34th, Silver finished 20th, Gary 710 secured 3rd place, Kokubai 90 and the Feds finished 7th, and MYST1 for 9 finished 35th. In the race driven by AI, Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings finished 22nd, Arbai finished 8th, Waffle Kupchut finished 23rd, Shadow Speed 001 finished 9th, Sidriq from Team COD finished 24th, F21 finished 25th, and MD162 and Zhongli finished 36th.